Hi, I'm Donna Murray. I'm with Auckland Civil Defence and Emergency Management Advisor, and I'm the Senior Emergency Management Advisor for the North area, so I cover the Rodney area, which we're exercising in today. We're carrying out an exercise with ADRA, the Adventist Disaster Relief Agency. They've come over from their specific countries, preparing for their cyclone season, and asked Civil Defence to exercise with them in the Leigh and Point Wells areas. The scenario is tsunami. So you can see we have a lot of coastal communities in this area. They've chosen these areas due to the low-lying areas that we have, and working with them, they will door knock on residents to make sure that they're all right. Civil Defence community response groups in those areas have activated opening and evacuation centres to support their communities. It's really important that we have community response groups in our areas to support the local people, because by rights you'll be on your own for up to 3 days. 3 days looking after yourselves. Emergency services may or may not be in the areas. If they are, they will work with these. They're only local people, volunteers, who generally look after the group. And they then send situation reports through to Civil Defence, and we can support these communities by that way. We've opened 2 evacuation centres here, one at Point Wells at the Matakana Country Park and one at Leigh at the Leigh Community Hall. We operated as evacuation centres until 11:30. That time, 3 days, they've been on their own. Civil Defence then come in to assist them and open a wider Civil Defence Centre. And that's when the agencies come in and support people who are displaced and cannot go home. It could be by money, it could be housing, it could be clothing. But that's how we come in to support these people and continue to make sure that their needs are met during that time. Now, Auckland Civil Defence have worked very hard and produced tsunami maps. They are on the Auckland Civil Defence website under the Community Response tab. Also, there are flyers on there where locals can go and print off a flyer for their community, and that explains to them what to do and where to go in an emergency. The maps are very important. They're colour-coded. Low ground, higher ground, higher ground. So if there was a distant source tsunami coming from Chile, we know that we had time to ring all those areas. If it was local, like today, we would not have time. We would have an hour. We would be able to activate our sirens, activate all our text messages, email addresses, phone our groups, and really get people to high ground. The focus is really on making sure that people have notification in these areas to get to high ground should a tsunami be notified. And that comes through the Ministry of Civil Defence. We don't do anything until we get that official warning from the Ministry of Civil Defence in Wellington.